If you are serving my content to consumers and you're charging them to serve them my content, it's just fair to say, give me my share.
Cloudflare announced Content Independence Day. In a nutshell, what this essentially means is that the default should be that AI agents or AI is blocked from scraping your data. Most of this article gets into the history of Google, which is basically that it seemed like a pretty cool exchange between Google and you. If you've got a bit of content that you want to get out there, a blog or something like that, Google will index your site, and in return, people will find you on Google and they'll come to your website, and happy days. He does go on to say now that we should, by default, block agents because they are inevitably taking the traffic away from the content that they're now using. And there should be a exchange of money between the content that they are taking it from. I haven't had an awful lot of time to digest this concept, but I do kind of like it. I like the fact that, it's just a simple exchange of services. I'll give you data if you give me money. They're just calling it Content Independence Day, along with other of the world's leading publishers and AI companies to default block AI crawlers unless they pay creators for content. This is where they come in and say, well, they're not just doing this for free. They ain't doing this off their own back. They're going to aim to build a marketplace. We'll work on a marketplace where content creators and AI companies, large and small, can come together. They're obviously going to try and monetize this thing.
First question, these AI crawlers, what are they trying to do with my content? Because it's one of these two things. One is scraping for teaching the LLMs. That's what you mentioned by learning from our YouTube videos. And it's really valuable information if you think about it.
Especially my videos, they're super valuable, like so much value.
By our course. It's very domain specific. When you make a course about, React, you have to try things, you learn a bunch of different things. So it's very valuable. So that's one thing, crawling your data to teach these LLMs. So selling your information for that doesn't sound bad. The other thing is crawling it to show it as an answer to potential, let's say, buyers or consumers. You write a blog post, you basically put all your learnings from like 2 decades into that blog post, and ChatGPT, they take it from your website and they just show, that small link indicator that I bet 99% of people never click. So I think that's also fair to be paid. If you are serving my content to consumers and you're charging them to serve them my content, it's just fair to say, hey, give me my share.
And then my content on YouTube, are YouTube going to take a cut of that then? Platform fees? Have I signed an agreement with YouTube that actually they take any kind of scraping or whatever? That I've already signed my life away with that? It's interesting to know where this stops. It's an interesting proposal. This is part of a larger conversation on my show, Cmd+AI, which we stream live every single week. We discuss the news and all things related to AI in the world of design and web. Catch us next week and join in the banter.